Good morning, y'all. Happy Monday. Islam familiar. How you guys doing? Welcome to Barkley Bey University. It's my first video. Excited to get this new platform launched off on YouTube. It's going to be a really informational platform that, hopefully those that follow me and those that know me can utilize for their own benefit. So today's video, we're going to focus on nationality and correcting the records, putting your own free national appellation out into the world that you could operate under, and returning the fictitious misnomer back to the European colonizers. First key, a lot of people ask me, how do you get the seals on your papers and your name change and things of that nature? So first thing you want to do, first thing that I did, you could do them different ways. rvbaypublications.com. Take you through to the real website, the whole website. And as you can see, it's a very informational website, full of information. I mean, this is a college itself on this website. You want to go down to writs of freedom. And you want to go about halfway down through the page. It's a lot of good information on here. I would advise people to do their own research all over the place, not just from this website, but you must know key things like being in your appropriate persona, the jurisdiction of the court will have to be pled in appropriate persona once you plead that you're in appropriate persona. But yeah, you want to keep scrolling about halfway down to be number 1 and number 2. Motions versus affidavits. You don't file motions, Morris. You file affidavits. Follow your own protocol. So we have here name declarations, correction, and publication. As you can see it. I actually have, now you click on this one, the name declaration, correction, and publication, and it will look like, I have them all under one file here. But I want you guys to see what to expect when you are trying to fill this stuff out. So your name declaration and correction will look like this. You can get it off of RV Bey's website. Where you insert your free national appellation, being duly affirmed, standing squarely, declare and proclaim upon divine's law, nature's law, universal law, Moore's birthrights, international law, and constitutional law, declare and say, I, being previously identified by the Union States Society of North America, aka the USA, under colorable wardship name, that's where you enter your all capital letter name, do hereby refute the fraud and make public and publish my corrected national name, declare and affirm my true proper person status, and reclaim my rightful and cultural life of the state in accord with my Moorish nation of Northwest Maxim, North America. Acknowledging my birthrights, having lawfully and legally obtained and proclaimed my Moorish nationality and birthright, name, and title, in harmony, in association with, and in accord with divine law, the customs, and the laws, rules, and usages of the Moorish divine and national movement, being aboriginal and indigenous, and bound to the North American continent by heritage, by primogeniture, by birthright, by natural birth, by freehold, and by inheritance. Declared for the public record, I am returning the European cognomen and fictitious misnomer back to the colonial possessors of its pedigree. I am now rightfully declaring, publishing, and proclaiming. You want to look all these words up. All of these words have different meanings. You know, something as easy as declare, publish, and proclaim. You'd actually have to look up those three things and see the significance of why they use all three of those words. Publishing and proclaiming my own free national name, affirming my actual, rightful, and civil and full life status, conjoined to my Moorish American consanguine pedigree and national honor. Consanguine means family. Let it be declared, known, published, and resolved that I am. You want to enter your name again. Make sure you're entering those things in red ink. Impropria persona sui juris, being in my own proper person by birthright, an inheritance without the foreign imposed color of law or assumed due process of the Union State Society, pursuant but not limited to what? Number 1, the Free Moorish American Zodiac Constitution. Number 2, the United States Republic Department of Justice. Let me go back to number 1, the Free Moorish American Zodiac Constitution. And birthrights of the Moorish Americans being Ali, Bey, El, Day, and Al. Those are the names. Those are our family names, our ancestral names. If you are Moor, you are operating under the name Ali, Bey, El, Day, and Al. So when you choose your new name, you want to choose a L or a Bey, entry-level positions, basically entry-level names, you know. Ali's, Days, and Al's are more, you know, studied, and those are the names you obtain when you become a master of some trade or craft or something. Number 2, the United States Republic Department of Justice, Moorish American Credentials, AA 222141. That was C.M. Bey's copyright number entered into the Library of Congress. Number 3, the United States Supreme Court, Supreme Law, Acts of State. Number 4, United States Constitution, Article 3, Section 2, Amendment 5, Liberty Clause, and Amendment 9, Reservation of the Rights of People. Number 5, Resolution number 75, dated April 17th, 1933 A.D., Moorish American Society of Philadelphia, and the use of their names. Number 6, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, the United Nations Human Rights, Article 15, and also pursuant to, but not limited to, the rights of the indigenous peoples, United Nations General Assembly, Part 1, Article 4. And then you have right here, wherefore I, and you type your name, your new name again, being part and parcel named herein, and by birthright, primogeniture, and inheritance, make a lawful and legal entry of affidavit and public notification of nationality proclamation, name correction claim, declaration, affirmation, application, herewith published for the public record. You get into it, I am, and you want to write that, leave that blank and write that in red ink. You're going to write it in red ink. I am a free, sovereign, Moorish American national, impropria persona sui juris, Northwest of Mexico, Northwest Africa, North American, all rights reserved. You want to get 2 Moors to witness it, and you're going to send this off to the Great Seal, and they will send it back with your seal located right in this area here. So you want to print off 3 copies of this. Fill them all out, get them all signed, send them off to the Great National Seal, and they will send them back. And you can also send that along with this. And I'm not going to read this document, but I'll show you where you can get this document. Right back here at the Writs of Freedom, right under the name, declaration, correction, and publication, you can find the Judicial Notice and Proclamation, and which will be about a 6-page document Same thing. This is telling all the United States Republic officials and public servants your rights and putting them on notice. Enter your name here. Enter your name here. Got the traveling laws on here. Anything pertaining to your sovereignty will be on this page. And you write it again. Write your name here. A lot of people write their name here where the visor and minister is supposed to go. But you want to write your name here in red ink after you filled all of this other stuff out. You leave everything down here empty besides the witnesses. You want to get your 2 witnesses and you want to get your name signed here. But leave this one, I am visor minister, leave that open for when you send that off with your other one. They're going to sign this. Most likely Annette L is going to sign this and leave your seals here. So you want 3 copies of that. Do them in color, get them sent off, and that's the first step in nationalizing and taking the first steps to claiming your freedom and taking your estate back. That's the first step. Barkley Bey University wants to thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys shortly with another video. Enjoy. Have a blessed day.